Carl. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Excellent. Thank you for coming to my office today.
You're very welcome.
So we're here today with Carl Worden of Xchange Solutions, Inc. And I am Sandra Allman with Legacy Real Estate and Associates. We're holding a workshop on November 18th here at my office at 411111 Mission Boulevard for Tax Deferral Strategies. Carl, can you elaborate what that means?
Yeah, well, 10,000 baby boomers turned 70 today, believe it or not.
Wow.
And that's actually going to go on for the next 19 years. In fact, the baby boomers were born from 1945 to 1964. And
that includes me.
Yeah. Well, and most people in your generation, there's a catchword going around with your generation, and that catchword is downsizing.
Yes.
And I find it typically at about the age of 65 actually is when people start thinking, hey, I'm an empty nester. I don't have the kids around anymore. I'm living in this 3,000 square foot, 4,000 square foot house. It's 2-story. I don't know if I want to walk up and down stairs anymore. The house is too big. I don't know if I want to deal with a yard. I hear all these different concerns that people have. And then there's the biggest concern, taxes. Taxes are going to, they're too much. I mean, I get the, my wife and I are still together. We've lived in the house for 2 out of the last 5 years. We get the $500,000 exemption. But, I bought the house, 20, 30 years ago. I paid, $300,000, $400,000 for it. Now it's worth, $2 million, 2.5 or something like that. And I'll get slaughtered in capital gains tax. And after that, after Uncle Sam gets done with me, I'm not going to have a whole lot of money left over, to not only buy another home, but then to live off of.
Right.
So that's a big concern. So that's kind of one of the things we'll be talking about during the workshop. So that'll be for the primary homeowner. And then you have the investor client. And again, at about the age of 65 years old, the investor client is thinking to themselves, man, I'm so sick and tired of the tenants, toilets, trash, taxes, and termites.
Yes.
Tired of dealing with it, tired of dealing with the phone calls. I don't want my husband crawling up on the ladder anymore. He's been doing all the repairs. We're keeping the tenants in there at sub-markets rents because we just don't want to change the tenant out. Again, I don't want to sell the property because I've depreciated it down, quite a bit. I'm going to, Uncle Sam will take most of my money in taxes. So it's just, there's big concerns. How can I downsize my investment property portfolio? I'm thinking maybe I'd like to move out of state, or I'd like to move to another area, smaller, less taxes, but I got my real estate here. So how do I do it? These are all the things. So these are some of the things that we'll be talking about. How can you downsize either a primary residence or an investment property portfolio? So that's what we'll be covering.
That's exciting because securing our futures is very important. And the audience that I'd like to attract to this workshop are, of course, the baby boomers that Carl mentioned, but investors that are building their investment portfolio and want to get the maximum tax benefit at the end of the day on their bottom line. So once they've fully depreciated on their properties, they don't get that benefit. So the Xchange Solutions has options for them to consider. And women and individuals that are just struggling to make ends meet, we can all end well with proper planning and building real estate wealth through your investments. So I believe smart women can leave a legacy for their families, and that's my ambition for myself as well. So I hope to see you November 18th at 6:30 here in the Legacy Real Estate office located at 41111 Mission Boulevard in Fremont. The zip code is 94539. See you then. Thank you.
See you then. Good. Not bad on the first take or second take.
I think our finish is
Yeah.